trust and the morals that you definitely provide in your everyday life. I think that was probably the biggest thing. The beautiful thing is I could just ring you up and said, hey, look, can we go for a coffee or a beer? I just need to pick your brain. And for me, it was just, you didn't even hesitate. You didn't know what I wanted, you didn't know what we needed. Making sure that we're, trying to understand if we made the right decision.
Yeah.
But I think that we probably felt that we made the right decision when, I guess, I called you up when we weren't even building with you and I asked for your input on the actual block. So you came out of your way on, I think it was a Saturday or a Sunday in the morning, you weren't working, you still came in your weekend gear to sort of give us a hand, and I mean, that was ever priceless. And then from the build, it's just, again, first time, I haven't got a trade either. So for me, I can barely hammer a fence in, so for me it was that sort of peace of mind. Having that trust, I think that was probably the biggest thing, trust and just good old, hey, look, I'm here for you.
I think for me it was like when it was slab and then the next day it was literally the frame.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't believe that the frame was done already, and then the roof was on the next day. It was just so quick and it was awesome.
Best feeling for me, and the reason why we built this is for our family, and we look at across the road and look, our slab went down 2 days later. Their slab went down 2 days later at ours, and they're still only at the bricking stage or the fibre stage, and we've got our handover. So for me, the best thing about construction is just so organised. Look, we live local, so we drove past nearly, honestly, every day or every second day. So, there was always something being done. And then you look around and there's just, a slab would sit there for a week or two somewhere else, and then the frame would sit there for 2 weeks. And, we're not the most, handy person. So for me, it was even more intimidating. To make sure that I chose the right decisions and helped through the journey that me and Samara both went on. And I think probably go with someone that you trust, not just don't just be a number. So if I was to give any advice, go with someone that you feel a connection with, someone that's got the similar morals to yourself as well. Like if you're building your family home, or you're building a home for you and your partner or wife or husbands, get into that market. I really recommend building with someone that you trust, not just going with the cheapest price. I think spending that little bit extra for that personalisation is priceless at the end of the day. Oh, we already do. We already do. I was like, hey, can we catch up for a beer? Can I pick your brain? And from there it was just, yeah, let's do this. But I wouldn't even second guess. Give any one of them a call and say, hey, let's have a conversation. And from there, I think anyone that sort of tries yourself, first homeowners, second, third, fourth investment properties, I think that there's a real winning formula there, I think. So for us, that was the winning formula, that personalisation. So wouldn't hesitate. We do it every day. Should have built with ours. Like we are.
I feel like we weren't our number. It was like personalised to us.
So that was, wouldn't even hesitate. So anyone, Coastal Property Solutions.